Adulting in Abuja. I definitely didn't sign up for this.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Tunde. Welcome to my world of adulting here in Abuja. Now, before you ask, yes, I did choose to live in Abuja because where else can you experience electricity that sometimes behaves like a secret agent on a mission? Seriously, even our power supply has a sense of humor. Speaking of humor, let's dive right into this mess we call adulting. You know, when I was a kid in Lagos, or even back in the day when I was a teenager, I used to think that adulting meant having the freedom to do whatever you wanted. Fast forward a couple of decades, and guess what? Adulting now is mostly about doing chores, paying bills, and wondering why you ever thought your 20s were the prime of your life. Seriously, if my 20s were a movie, it would be a tragic comedy with a terrible sequel. Let me break it down for you. Waking up early. Once upon a time, I used to sleep in until noon, feeling like the king of the world. Now, waking up at 6 a.m. for a 9 a.m. work call is my version of a cruel early morning boot camp. I'm not sure if I'm getting a promotion or if my body is staging a rebellion. Cooking. Remember when we used to rely on Mama's jollof rice for every special occasion? Now I'm over here with my 3-minute noodles pretending it's gourmet cuisine. I even have a microwave that's seen more of my meals than my fridge. And don't get me started on trying to follow recipes. My version of a chef special is mostly a blend of oops, I forgot the salt, and is this even edible? Finances. Finances. Adulting taught me that money doesn't grow on trees unless you live in a very, very, very special kind of garden that exists only in your dreams. I mean, how many times have you waited for your salary to clear just so you can pay for the electricity bill, only to realize your money evaporates faster than water in the Hamatan sun? And here's a kicker. Every month, I'm surprised I even remember how to budget. I sit there, calculator in one hand, my phone in the other, juggling bills, rent, and the cost of that extra packet of suya I just couldn't resist. Sometimes I feel like a circus performer, tightrope walking over a pit of financial doom. And trust me, my high wire act isn't winning any awards. Speaking of awards, you know what adulting really is? It's a never-ending contest where the prize is, well, there's no prize. It's like signing up for a marathon that never ends, and halfway through you realize you're the only one still running. And the finish line is just another day with a new set of responsibilities. Remember the days when your biggest worry was whether your friend would borrow your football and return it? Now, my friends are busy borrowing money to pay for their rent, and I'm left wondering if I should invest in a stock market or invest in a really, really good alarm clock. I mean, why is it that every adult conversation now starts with, did you pay your electricity bill instead of did you see the latest movie? Trust me, the suspense of monthly utility bills is way less thrilling than a blockbuster film. And then there's social life. Oh man, adulting has this funny way of turning your vibrant social calendar into a series of, I'd love to hang out, but I'm really behind on laundry, or I'm out of town paying some bills that are due next week. Gone are the days of late night parties and spontaneous road trips. Now, if someone texts me after 9 p.m. to go out, I'm like, buddy, it's bedtime and my bed is the only place that doesn't judge me for my life choices. I've even started noticing that my life is a series of contrasts. When I was a kid, I could leave home without a care in the world, and my biggest crisis was a scraped knee. Today, leaving home means checking if I've locked the door, turn off the fan, and secure the savings from the latest scam email. The absurdity is real, folks. I mean, look at me. I used to dream of being a famous actor or a rock star. Now, my daily performance is a one-man show of juggling responsibilities with a few unexpected plot twists like, oh no, I forgot to renew my driver's license. And believe me, that twist is way more horrifying than any horror movie I've ever seen. But you know what? Despite all these challenges, there's something liberating about adulting too. Yes, I might be constantly stressed out, and yes, I might sometimes feel like a hot mess. But there's also a weird sense of pride when you handle life's absurdities with a bit of humor. When you realize that even though your life is a comedy of errors, you're still the main character, and sometimes that's enough. I also can't help but compare my journey to that of previous generations. My parents, God bless them, had it so much easier. They didn't worry about balancing Netflix subscriptions with power outages or deciding whether to order jollof rice from a local spot or wait for the fancy restaurant to deliver. Their biggest adult worry was making sure the family was fed, and here I am, debating if I can afford a second serving of adulting today. Now, I know I'm not alone in this absurd adventure. Across Nigeria, especially in cities like Abuja, many of us are out here trying to make sense of it all. Whether it's navigating the maze of traffic jams that would make a snail's pace look like a sprint, or dealing with service providers who seem to be on a permanent coffee break. We share this collective experience of trying to keep our heads above water while laughing at the sheer ridiculousness of it all. Let me share a little story. The other day, I had a minor crisis. My internet went down just as I was about to watch my favorite TV show. I sat there in total disbelief, like, is this a sign that I'm truly living in a stone age? And then it hit me. Adulting is like this endless series of moments where you have to remind yourself that even when things go wrong, you're still in charge. Even if that means using your neighbor's Wi-Fi because, survival comes first. I think the moral of the story is that adulting is a wild ride. It's a roller coaster of responsibilities where every day is a mix of unexpected twists, turnarounds, and a whole lot of what just happened. But here's the thing. You can either let the absurdity overwhelm you, or you can laugh at it, embrace it, and keep moving forward, one missed bill, one burnt meal, and one awkward conversation at a time. So, to all my fellow Abuja dwellers, and anyone else in this chaotic adulting world, here's a toast. May our alarms be gentle, our budgets balanced, and our moments of laughter frequent. And remember, if life hands you lemons, at least you can add a little sugar and salt and call it a zobo. Because in this crazy game of adulting, sometimes the only way to win is to laugh at the absurdity of it all. Thank you for joining me on this little rant. Stay strong, stay funny, and above all, never forget to laugh at yourself. Because, let's face it, adulting might just be the most absurd adventure of all.